Warning, the following episode contains strong language and adult themes.
Hello there and welcome back to maybe that was a little bit loud, I'm sorry. Hello there and welcome back to What the Fuck, the series where we look at the weirdest, craziest, funniest news stories from around the world, and you and I have got to try
What was that?
around the world. And out of the 3 stories we're going to go through today, we got to try and figure out which one is the fake one. Now, congratulations to the people who guessed correctly last week. The fake story was...
The song stuck in the head?
Oh, piss, I got it wrong. So you guys ready to go this week?
Yay. It's got a mouthful.
Oh. Oh, let's do this. Let's go. Let's do it. Fuck it. Story number 1. Ford employs golden nose smell assessors to boost falling car sales in China. What? The car manufacturer is using smell testers to help improve the odor of its cars. Okay, it makes sense now, yeah. For health-conscious consumers in China. China. I love China. Ford is hoping 18 smell assessors, known as golden noses, will help revive its falling car sales in China. I love China. Western drivers like the distinctive new car smell, but in China, I love China.
This is so for your own happiness.
No, yeah. People prefer people prefer their cars to be odorless. At its research plant outside the eastern Chinese city of Nanjing, assessors carefully test the smell of all materials going into Ford cars to be sold in Asia and China. I love paying attention to cultural distinctions is becoming increasingly important to global companies targeting consumers in markets where attitudes vary widely. That's the smartest sentence I've ever said in this show. A report last year by AJD, who the fuck, showed that unpleasant smells was the top concern for Chinese drivers. In North America, people want a new car smell and will even buy a new car spray. Oh, there's a spray for it. Hey.
New car.
Spray! To make older cars feel new and fresh. In China... It's the opposite, said Andy Pan, a Ford supervisor.
We should not laugh.
Ford supervisor at the facility. Smell assessors in China carry out a third more tests than their counterparts in Europe, performing 300 tests every year. The odour of all materials used are rated from not perceptible to extremely disturbing. Ford testers undergo a tough selection process to ensure they are up to the task, having to pass blind smell tests before being chosen. We have to have very healthy habits. We can't smoke, we can't drink, said one of the team, 33-year-old Amy Han. Andy Pan and Amy Han.
Okay.
She added she avoids spicy food and does not wear nail polish, strong perfume, or even a leather jacket to keep her smell sense sharp. I like the people involved.
Andy Pan and Amy Han.
All I can say is, I love China. Story number 2. That time, I'll say that again. I don't know who you are. Hello. That time, a young Khabib Nurmagomedov wrestled a bear.
Nurmagomedov. Or maybe I made that up.
Nurmagomedov. You never know.
Just call my first name.
Alright. Kebab. No, Khabib. They do things differently in Russia. They breed their mixed martial artists differently too. What? Don't tell me you had sex with this bear. If you don't believe that to be true, consider Exhibit A. A 9-year-old Khabib Nurmagomedov grappling a bear. Fucking hell. Is that a big bear? Even back then, he was a skilled grappler. According to the timestamp of the video, Nurmagomedov versus the bear. Don't know why I added the. It's just versus bear, but we'll call him the bear. Went down. Did he? Bear went down only 3 days after the UFC lightweight contender turned 9. The video is something of a highlight reel, with Nurmagomedov slickly hitting single legs, high crotch rolls, and a surprisingly deep double legs against his Ursine opponent. Again, to be clear, this is a 9-year-old boy wrestling a live bear. In discussing his son's aptitude for handling one of nature's greatest predators in a boyhood grappling match, yeah, try a fucking shark, kid. Dead. Like that. Sharks always win. Nurmagomedov's father, Abdulmanap.
Sorry. These names are great.
Told 2fight.ru in 2015 the matchup was a test of character more than exercise. That's my Russian accent. That's one way of describing it. Yes, it is indeed. The bear could not be reached for comment. Of course not, it's a fucking bear! Nurmagomedov parlayed his youthful pursuits in a 24-0 professional MMA record and an 8-0 UFC run. Fuck me. Tell you what, that bear did him good, didn't it? Becoming one of the most feared mat tacticians in the sport. I'm a mat tactician. No, tactician. I'll leave that bit out. He smashed Michael Johnson at UFC 205 to secure his place as a top title contender. Contender. And will take on Tony Ferguson for the UFC interim lightweight title in the co-main event of UFC 209, going down this Saturday in Las Vegas. Baboom, shaka baboom, done. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. But 209 was a while ago, wasn't it? Story number 3. US Congressman admits to blocking oil exploration bill due to fears of drilling into hell. Local news footage from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia! Shows local Congressman Nicholas Jenkins, 52, admits to voting against a recent proposed bill intending to encourage drilling for oil within the USA, due to personally being afraid of unleashing the demons below by drilling into hell. Twitter hashtags. Hashtag unleash the demons. And hashtag thinking like Jenkins. Began trending almost immediately of this statement's public release, the latter referring to giving nonsensical reasons when asking about an unfamiliar topic. Jenkins has since addressed these comments by claiming this reason was only one factor in my decision-making process, but this does not satisfy the American Society of Sciences. Oh no, it does not. Who have publicly called for the people of Georgia to seek a candidate with a wider understanding of varied issues, which a congressman is required to consider on behalf of their constituents. The group also asked for other Americans to research themselves into their own congressmen and other government representatives, and seek further information on www.asox.com for how they become involved in campaigning. Jenkins' daughter Tiffany, 14, has since tweeted 6 laughing face emojis, which is believed to in response to her father's comments. Sorry. Just don't know why I stopped.
What's the matter?
Oh, people thinking they're drilling into hell. Could be Sunnyvale. If anyone gets that reference, you get a medal. None of you getting a medal. Say Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference.
No, I don't want any medals.
So what happened this episode? Story number 1. China! Story number 2. Khabib!
Yeah,
Kebab! Can't say that. Story number 3. Gateway to hell instead of stairway to heaven. I don't know. Right. China. I love China. I think that one's real. Story number 2. Oh, it's between 2 or 3 for me, I think. I know. If you guys want to guess which story is the fake one, just click the I information card right here and you can decide which one you think the fake one is. I've gone with 2, so what do you think it is?
I know what it is.
Oh, you already know. Right, so thank you very much for watching this episode. We do appreciate all the time you spend watching our stuff, so again, thank you very much. Please do subscribe to the channel, it helps us out a lot. Plus, go check out everything else that we do. All social media links are in the description below. My name is Matt Lister, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was the news. Bye-bye!